Hello, all you film freaks and movie maniacs out there. My name is Nolan Carr, and I'd like to welcome you to the go-to podcast for all things cinema. But before you can ask any questions, just sit back, relax, as I present to you a Strawlane Studio Productions Critiquing with Carr. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another edition of Critiquing with Carr. I can't believe we're here for another wonderful edition of Memorable Movie Monday. As always, if you enjoy these reviews, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following the audio platforms, clicking that thumbs up or like button so you can tell us you enjoy these episodes. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date on those platforms when no episodes release, as well as clicking that share arrow so you can help continue to grow the podcast with your friends and family. Also, if you want other ways of staying up to date with the podcast on social media, follow us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. I say all this because on today's edition of Memorable Movie Monday, we're talking about a great movie, which is 2014's Interstellar. From start to finish, this movie progressively gets better and bigger and bolder and more on the edge of your seat type of viewing, but I can't say anymore because we have some other things we have to discuss. As these usually go, I say who was behind the camera to make it possible, who was in front of the camera to make it possible, how did it in the box office, its competition, how did it during award season, its director, and many more things before I talk about my likes, dislikes, and my final ranking out of 10 Diamond Daves. So without further ado, let's begin. As it usually goes in his movies, Christopher Nolan is both the director, one of the screenwriters, and one of the four producers. The other screenwriter is his brother Jonathan, and the other producers are Emma Thomas and Linda Obst. The cast for this movie is as follows: Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Bill Irwin, Ellen Burstyn, and Michael Caine. The cinematographer for this film was Hoyt van Hoytema. It was edited by Lee Smith, and the music was done by Hans Zimmer. The production companies were as follows: Paramount Pictures, Warner Bros. Pictures, Legendary Pictures, Sing Copy Incorporated, and Linda Obst Productions. It was distributed nationally in the United States by Warner Bros. Pictures and internationally by Warner Bros. Pictures. The release dates for this film were on October 26th of 2014 at the TCL Chinese Theater, November 5th of 2014 in the United States, and on November 7th of 2014 in the United Kingdom. The runtime is 169 minutes, the budget was 165 million, and the box office total for this movie was $731 million. The accolades for this film were as follows. At the Academy Awards, Paul J. Franklin, Andrew Lockley, Ian Hunter, and Scott Fisher won for Best Visual Effects. Hans Zimmer was nominated for Best Original Score. Gary A. Rizzo, Greg Landecker, Mark Weingarten were nominated for Best Sound Mixing. At the Austin Film Critics Association Awards, it won for Best Visual Effects. At the BAFTA Awards, it was nominated for Best Special Visual Effects. At the Critics' Choice Movie Awards, it was nominated for Best Visual Effects. At the Hollywood Film Awards, Scott R. Fisher, Paul J. Franklin, Andrew Lockley, and Ian Hunter won the Hollywood Visual Effects Award. At the Hollywood Music and Media Awards, Hans Zimmer won for Best Original Score in a Sci-Fi Fantasy Film. At the Houston Film Critics Society Awards, Hans Zimmer won for Best Original Score. At the Las Vegas Film Critics Society Awards, it won for Best Visual Effects. At the Satellite Awards, it was nominated for Best Art Direction and Production Design. Richard King was nominated for Best Sound. At the Satellite Awards, it was nominated for Best Art Direction and Production Design, and Richard King was nominated for Best Sound, and it won for Best Visual Effects. At the Saturn Awards, it won for Best Science Fiction Film. At the St. Louis Film Critics Association Awards, it won for Best Visual Effects. At the Visual Effects Society Awards, it won for Outstanding Visual Effects in a Photoreal Feature. It won for Outstanding Models in a Photoreal or Animated Project. And it also won for Outstanding Created Environment in a Photoreal Feature. And now for one of my favorite parts, which is an eye list off the top 10 highest grossing films of that year's release, being 2014. Coming at number 10 is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. Its worldwide gross was $709 million. It stars Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, Jamie Foxx, and Sally Field. Coming at number 9 is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. Its worldwide gross was $710.6 million. It stars Andy Serkis, Jason Clarke, Gary Oldman, and Kerry Russell. Coming number 8 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. Its worldwide gross was $714.4 million. It stars Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, and Sebastian Stan. Coming number 7 is Interstellar. It was distributed by Paramount Pictures. Its worldwide gross was $731 million. It stars Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Bill Irwin, Ellen Burstyn, and Michael Caine. Coming number 6 is X-Men: Days of Future Past. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. Its worldwide gross was $746 million. And it stars Hugh Jackman, James McAvoy, and Michael Fassbender. And coming number 5 is The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 1. It was distributed by Lionsgate. Its worldwide gross was $755.4 million. It stars Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, and Liam Hemsworth. Coming number 4 was Maleficent. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. Its worldwide gross was $758.5 million. It stars Angelina Jolie, Charlotte Copley, and Ellie Fanning. Coming number 3 was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. Its worldwide gross was $773.3 million, and it stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, and Bradley Cooper. Coming number 2 was The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. It was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. Its worldwide gross was $962.2 million. It stars Ian McKellen, Martin Freeman, Richard Armitage, and Benedict Cumberbatch. And coming at number 1 as the highest grossing film of 2014 was Transformers Age of Extinction. It was distributed by Paramount Pictures. Its worldwide gross was $1.104 billion. It stars Mark Wahlberg, Kelsey Grammer, and Peter Cullen. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, my review of Interstellar. In the vast expanse of cinematic exploration, few films dare to venture into the cosmic unknown the same ambition and scale as Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. Released in 2014, this epic science fiction saga takes viewers on a mesmerizing odyssey across the stars, blending cutting-edge visual effects with poignant storytelling to explore the depths of human endurance, love, and the relentless pursuit of discovery. At its core, Interstellar presents a haunting vision of Earth's future, where environmental collapse has plunged humanity into a desperate struggle for survival. Against this backdrop of impending doom, we're introduced to Cooper, a former NASA pilot turned farmer, whose quest for redemption propels him on an extraordinary journey in the confines of our solar system. From the outset, the film immerses viewers in a world teetering on the brink of oblivion, where dust storms ravage the landscape and whispers of past glories mingle with the harsh realities of a dying planet. It's within this bleak setting that the relationships between characters begin to unfold, each one grappling with their own fear, regrets, and hopes of the future. Central to the narrative is the bond between Cooper and his daughter Merv, portrayed with heartfelt sincerity by Mackenzie Foy and later Jessica Chastain. Their emotional journey serves as the emotional anchor of the film, threading together themes of familial love, sacrifice, and the enduring power of human connection across time and space. As the crew traverses the cosmic abyss, encountering awe-inspiring phenomena and confronting the unfathomable mysteries of the universe, the film deftly navigates themes of existentialism, determinism, the nature of the human destiny. Nolan's masterful direction, combined with Hans Zimmer's haunting score, creates an atmosphere of palpable tension and wonder, drawing viewers deeply into the labyrinth corridors of space and time. One of the film's most remarkable achievements lies in its portrayal of space travel, which is rendered with astonishing realism and attention to detail. From the claustrophobic confines of the spacecraft to the breathtaking vistas of alien worlds, every frame is fused with a sense of awe and grandeur that captures the sheer scale and majesty of the cosmos. However, Interstellar is not without its flaws. Some viewers may find the film's pacing sluggish, particularly in its early stages, as it establishes the world and characters amidst a backdrop of existential despair. Likewise, certain plot developments, such as Cooper's seamless transition from farmer to astronaut, require a suspension of disbelief that may strain credibility for some audience members. Nevertheless, these minor quibbles pale in comparison to the film's overarching ambition and emotional resonance. From its breathtaking visual set pieces to its stirring performance and thought-provoking themes, Interstellar stands as a testament to the power of cinema to inspire, challenge, and provoke contemplation on the nature of existence itself. In conclusion, Interstellar is a cinematic tour de force that transcends the boundaries of genre and convention to deliver a profound and unforgettable viewing experience. With its sweeping scope, dazzling visuals, and stirring emotional core, it serves as a timeless reminder of humanity's indomitable spirit and capacity for wonder in the face of the unknown. After everything that's been said, I am proud to give this movie, 2014's Interstellar, a 7 out of 10 on the Diamond Dave scale. Now, before you leave us today, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following on the audio platforms, clicking that heart or like button so you can tell us you enjoy these episodes, turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date on those platforms when new episodes release, as well as clicking that share arrow so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. If you want other ways of staying up to date with the podcast besides turning on post notifications on those platforms, do us a favor by following on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. With that being said, my film freaks and cinephiles, happy viewing.